Hey y'all, welcome back to Awesome Possum Hobbies and Games. This is Chris, and I'm playing some arena today. Not just any arena, we're playing some Premier Draft Wilds of Eldraine. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hopefully I can draw a good draft. But you know what? If not, let's have some fun. And here we go. Do 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 do. I think I need some background noise. Why, yes, I want to play. Is everybody ready? I know I'm ready. Let's get some lo-fi going. Be a fan of that background noise. Spectre. What does Spectre do? There's a battlefield. You may exile one or more creature cards from your graveyard. When you do, each other creature gets -X where an X is the number of cards exiled this way. This card is actually fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and take it because I am a big fan of black. And it looks like I will be in pack order. It looks like I'm going to be stuck between a couple slow players, which is fine. It's no big deal. Because the draft's going to go as long as they're going to take. Let's see if I have any luck, though. Look at that Spectre of Morality. Or Mortality. Morality, well, it is a black card. I don't know how moral all black cards are going to be. After all, it's supposed to be evil. Hey! High Fate Negotiator. Not a fan of that card. Voracious Vermin. One black, two colorless. There's a battlefield. 1/1. No, let's look at some of the removal that's out there. 2 damage. It's good. Raid Bombardment. Oh, that might be a good one. Let's see what else is in there. I like removal in this spot, but uncommons are always better. A 3/5/5 bargain. I'm gonna choose that one. Well, I kind of mix around. Torch the Tower. 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If this spell was bargained for, it does 3 damage, and you get the scry 1. 2 damage in this format is pretty good. Let's go ahead and get that one. But look at this! Looks like I got next to the slow people. Let's find out. What's going to happen here? Frenetic Firebolt. 1 red, 2 colorless, instant, deals X damage to target creature where X is +2 number of cards in your graveyard. There are instants, sorcerers, and or graveyard, and or have adventure. I'm a big fan of the Candy Grapple, though. Let's go with the Candy Grapple, because that card's amazing, especially when you are able to go through and do a little bargaining. I love being able to do 1 black, 1 colorless, instant bargain. Target creature get -3/-3 until end of turn. For 2 mana, that's not bad in this format. But what's even better is if you bargain it, it gets -5/-5 until end of turn instead. I really wish at the bottom of this it would show like where it is on their timer, because sometimes you just want to sit there and wait. Just look at your phone or something. Give your combat on your turn if 2 or more permanents for a 3/3 Ogre Warrior. Up to 1 target creature, -1/-1, you get to create. That is always one of my favorite style of cards. Create a Wicked Roll token, attach it to a target creature you control. I will get that because the bargain mechanic is fire. Just the audio a little bit. That sound effect. A little strong for me. It's going to be a long draft today. Thank you for joining me. Not that I'm trying to make it as long as possible. Just the guy next to me is trying to hold as many packs as possible. I think the record I've seen at an 8-person table is 5, but I hope this guy doesn't try to push for that record. There's Battlefield. Create a treasure token for 2/3. Like I said, bargain's pretty strong. There's the battlefield. Destroy target creature and opponent controls that was dealt damage to this card. For a 3/1 flyer, it's okay. There's much better things to play. I'm going to go with drafting that second color just in case. I'm hoping don't end up doing green-black, but you never know what ends up happening in these drafts. Early on, well, I've got 5 cards in. I got 3 different colors. Black, I'm pretty solid. I think I'm going to play black no matter what. But this guy. Ooh, this guy. Make me wait. Here we go. There's a battlefield. Create a food token. Creatures control get +2, +0 until end of turn. Whenever a non-creature token dies, you get a black. 1/3. When attacks blacks, do 1 damage to target creature. It's interesting. 1/1 ward. I'm a big fan of that card. Really big fan of that card. I don't want to draft it right now, but I'm a really big fan of that card. What? They're waiting for me? No way. Ego drain. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-card card. That player discards. If you don't control a fairy, exile a card from your hand. No, I don't like that. I'm a big fan of that card, though. So I'll grab him. Everett writes. Ooh. Gain life. Draw a card. You know. Really catapult. Caps D1. I'm a fan of that card. It beat me up pretty good recently. It's not great, but it's all right. Looks like red. Red is definitely going to be a color that I want to be looking at. Though on the way back, I think this guy is not going to be happy with all the black I'm going to be taking. Collector's Vault is good. For a 2/2. Horrible card. But deck is going to be set up for bargain. Monstrosity, I'm a fan. Break the spell. And junk. Next pack. Ooh, it likes to give me some whites. Let's look at that white card. Werewolf Fox Bodyguard. 2 white, 1 colorless for 2/2. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 other target non-fox creature. Yeah. That and Glass Cascade. I don't think Glass Cascade is going to make it back, but I got to take that Werewolf Bodyguard. That's super strong. Still don't know what colors I'm going to be playing other than possibly black, maybe some red. I don't know. It's still too early to turn. So you draft 45 cards. You have to build a 40-card deck. You have to do your best 23 with 17 additional land, give or take, depending on how you draft. I am a big fan of that model. It's not bad. I haven't had a chance to draft this format yet, so it's going to be... Can't wait to see what I end up drafting. If it's going to be good, if it's going to be bad, it's be mediocre at best. Ooh, look at all these cards. I'm a big fan of Hopeful Vigil, but this guy is bomb diggity. Lifelink. Enters battlefield, create a curse roll token attached to it. So you get that roll token, though it makes it 1/1, you still have that 3/3 hiding, and then when you get a chance, you get to sack it. You get to sack it to be able to do the bargain. Bargaining is amazing. It's just bomb. And that Curse Courtier is going to... If I play white, if it's still way too early, look on the other side. Look up here. Like I said before, it looks like I'm going to be next to the 2 slow players. Let's see what I get next pick. Oh, Grasp of Fate. Solid pull. I think I'm just looking over these cards before I take that Grasp of Fate because it's that good. It's just... It's amazing. I don't get a chance to play it often, so I'm happy to take it now. Polluted Bonds. Whenever a land enters a battlefield under opponent's control, the player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Just sitting there looking at each other. It's not bad. A flick of coin is all right. Creates that treasure token. Open it up for bargain, which I'm not grafting enough bargain right now. Let's see here. I want to go with the flick of coin. No, it's an instant. You can do it at the end of your opponent's turn. Possibly destroy a creature. I like the rat out a little bit better. It's cheap. Let's see here. Feed the Cauldron. Destroy target creature with mana value of 3 or less. If it's your turn, create a food token. I'm all about destroying creatures, especially if they are small. And then it gets to create tokens, which, you know me, I keep saying it over and over again. I love bargaining. It's a great effect. Next pack. The Witch's Vanity. Destroy target creature and opponent controls with mana value 2 or less. Then you get to create. And then create a wicked roll token attached to target creature you control. Oh, that card. Saying, take me, Chris, take me. What? What? Okay. Sweet Tooth Witch. Kendrick Heroism. And then Mary Bards. Okay, next means drafting some white, I swear. Go ahead and take that card. Oop. You get hexproof. Nice. Frostbridge Guard. This guy for 2-drop for 2/2 is amazing. Drawing cards is good. I'm a fan of that guy. Two for 2. Gets you extra things. For 4 mana, you can make it a 4-drop to make it a 3/3. It's alright. There's that bond. Well, rare draft, so I at least get my value. Living Lantern. And Titanic Growth. Sideboard. Sideboard. Charming Scoundrel. That Candy Grapple is amazing. This guy does so much, but at the same time, I'm not looking to do a lot. I'm looking for removal. Big removal fan. Phyrexian Unlife. Not gonna take that thing. I will take another Curse card here. Which is Vanity. It's good. Brass Tabby. Really good. Vigil. Make those tokens. Whenever it's put in the graveyard, you get Scry 2. Which is Vanity is really good. Slow though. I'll take Tabby. See if going wide might help. It's time to start looking for lands or things that filter mana. Because it looks like 3 colors is possible. Red's not very strong. It's got a few decent cards. Many Bards, and really Catapult. Hey, look at that. It really wants me to go into 2 colors, though I'm not playing for many auras or equipment cards. still gonna take him. Because he is Bomb Diggity. Devil Strike 2/2 for 3 mana. Other creatures you control get +1/+0 for each aura and equipment attached to him. So if you get to drop an aura on him, he becomes amazing. There's that filter I was talking about. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you get to scry 1. I hear that's really good. Black, destroy target creature. Is it time to start drafting those filter cards? I think so. I think I'm going to start running into some issues if I don't. Especially because I'm not playing green, but green these days does not mean much. I know it gives you a better chance of filtering. Oh, the Butcher. I'm a big fan of the Butcher. Or do I take the Tabby for 1? I'll take the Butcher. Though. Change root. Whenever enchantment you control is put in a graveyard, you get to draw a card. Guess what? I'm all about those enchantments that I will be getting rid of. Fairy or Merry Bonds. Or the Bards. Bards are good. Two for 2. Now, 2 for 2 is never nothing to sneeze at. It's always better to grab them when you can. Though I don't know if I'll be using them. Only a couple more picks left. 3 more picks left. And it looks like it's going to be a while. So, after playing with this set for a week and a half, what are your thoughts? You guys like Wilds of Eldraine? Haven't had a chance to play with it much. So I'm still in the honeymoon phase. I think it's better than the worst sets that have been out there, but at the same time, it's not one of my favorite sets. There's some bomb cards in the set. Vault Holographics. Woohoo! Added to the vault, which is great. So let's go into the actual deck itself. They break the spells. Lumbering Guy is amazing. Rat out. You got that tie for 1 black mana. You can win that tie. Torch the tower. Guard. Assuming Sage. Candy Grapple. Probably one of my favorite cards to draft in this set. Monstrosity. He always goes down, like, he's always ends up getting kicked out of a deck. That 1 toughness for 2 is just, it's rough to play. Which is Vanity. 2 for 2 for 2. Don't really look at the rest of it that much. Skewer Slingers. Blocks or become blocked by a creature, deals 1 damage to that creature. If you get multiples of those in play, it's really good. I'm going to keep 2 in right now and take out the 2/2. Collector's Vault, I'm a big fan. Be able to cycle through the deck. Not cycle. Draw a card and then discard and then create treasure. It's really good. Especially in this format. The guide, 2/1. Ends up dying a lot to these rat outs, the flick a coin. Of course, quarter. Hopefully you get a chance to sack that enchantment. So we'll just keep going. Grasp. Stockpiling Celebrant. Conceited Witch. We're going to keep it just because it's amazing. Feed the Cauldron. Only need 1. The Butcher. Wish I had more. Rowan's Grim Garbage. Crescendo. Kellen's got to stay in, even though I didn't drop any auras or equipments to be able to save that, to make it extra. Merry Bards, stay in. It's great. Catapult's good. It might not make the cut right now. I got 7 more cards to cut, and I'm not looking like I'm gonna get close. 3 for 4. It's not great, but if you get that enchantment, whenever enchantment control is put in a graveyard from play, the bargains, it's great. Polluted Bonds, gone. The Scream Puff. Big fan. Spectre Morality. Or Mortality. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that in this game. I have a few double base cards. I got 3. So really, that Plains and the Swamp, gotta be playing. Torch, Skewer Slinger, not making the cut. Sorry, dude. Down to 44. I like playing 41, 42. I know you're not supposed to, but with how many lands are in this, looks like red's not making the cut. Down to straight 40. Though some of these red cards are better than some of the white cards I drew, I pulled, it's not going to be as effective as playing just the 2 colors. I like playing 2 colors. 3 colors without really picking the deck to be able to play 3 colors from the beginning it's just not that effective. And there really wasn't that many great cards in red for me to keep it. Speaking of great cards, it looks like I've got a decent hand. It's not bad. I'm going to go ahead and keep 7, though the odds of me drawing a land in the first 2 turns are going to be very poor because I love the Magic Shuffler. I'm not going to say too many things about it other than the fact that this audio is still way too high. That should be a little bit better. We'll see. You know. So I got that 1/1. Whenever enchantment enters the battlefield under control, get the scry. Speaking of enchantments, get the little filter guy in play. Though he's not fantastic now. I probably should have cut hit, but I don't want to take it out for him. It's a 2/1. Let's get in for that 1 damage. Boom. I know I've mentioned this before, but I love little extra details that WotC puts in on these different playmats for Arena. It just makes it feel extra special. Like things they didn't have to do, but they did it because they wanted players to be able to feel like they are have that extra bit. So he's got that 2/2 that allows you to pay mana to tap. Let's go ahead and see if I can get that sacrificial blocker in play. He didn't want to trade off on that, which is fine. Let's go ahead and make a 1/1 lifelink. And scry. See if I can get that 4th land. Get that next swampage. Look at that hand. Both those candy grapples. Those are not land. Card's good, but I really, really want to draw into land next turn. I don't want to waste a turn sitting there looking at hand. Like, oh, I can play it. But that's not the goal of the game. It's not just to be able to play cards. Oh, he went 3 land, 3 different colors. Those 3 color decks in this format, rough. Yeah, you've got lots of tools to work with, but if you have multiple base, it's not fun for anybody. You're sitting there drawing into the stuff. It doesn't matter. This is instances and sorceries cost 1 less. It's pretty good, especially with a flyer. Though I have a feeling that guy's gonna die. 2/1 or 2/2? No block. Take it like a champ. So I can probably get in there for a bunch. Let's not just get in there for a bunch. Let's go ahead. Candy grapple. We're gonna kill the flyer. Yeah. Get that 3/3 going. 3/3 action. Lifelink. I hear Lifelink's pretty good. Oh, but he decided to tap it down. Scry and then draw a card. Plunge into winners. It's a good card. But I'll go ahead and get in there for 3 anyways. 14 to 18. He's going to have to start tapping down my creature beginning of my turn, so I don't hit for 3. Fortunately, I got a couple cards in my hand that'll say something about that. He doesn't control a fairy, so he has to exile a card from his hand. He's looking at both those candy grapple and the werewolf. The werefox. He already knows what the candy grapple does. So there's no reason for him not to take that, but he's going for the rare, which is probably the better choice. And he sacrificed a break the spell. It's good. It's your target enchantment. There's that one of the lands I needed. And put him into combat. He decided not to... Oh, see if I got it back. Not to tap down my creature ahead of time. It's probably a bronze mistake, but... Especially since he left the mana available to be able to do it, he just forgot to do it. His loss is my win. Decides to take chump block. To avoid 3 damage. He'll be a 5-point swing. As I do 2 damage to him, and I gain 3 life. And we're gonna go ahead and put him back in my hand. Take the action. Hey, look at that. Both of those big, wonderful creatures have to go to the bottom of the deck. I won't be able to play them anytime soon. And I'll get the 1/1 back into play. He's at 12. Next turn, if he doesn't play a creature, I'm attacking for 9. Couple turns away from game. He knows I have a Candy Grapple and Lord Skitter's Butcher still. Lord Skitter's Butcher is going to be key. End of the game. Got his slumbering Keep Guard into play. What's he going to do with his last 3 mana? His enchanted creatures are going to get bigger, but more importantly, he gets to scry 1, looking for that land I'm sure he's needing. And then again, I have that Plains. Let's go ahead and get in there. See if he wants to chump block the 3/3, or he can chump block and kill the 2/1. That's what I would do too, depending on what he has in his hand. And that's end of turn. Very good. Unfortunately, it's gonna be turn. Because the Butcher is going to give all my creatures Menace till end of turn. And that's game. Going on to game 2. Game 2. Usually the first 2 games are pretty easy. Especially since I'm playing in lower level than I used to. Because I didn't play any I hardly played any Magic at all during the Lord of the Rings release, and I played none, very like zero zilch, zero zilch in in limited formats for Lord of the Rings. I just didn't want to play. This hand's gonna be rough. I didn't really look at it much before I just took it. I was too busy talking. Yep. But at the same time, I think I'll be okay. That Collector's Vault is going to have to do some work for me. And I get the advantage of going first. Got like a level 4. Doesn't matter. Hey, look at that. Everybody says it's a 2/2 creature that can tap down creatures, which is great in this format. Plays his land. He's putting us 3/1. It's good. It's really good. But there's a reason why I drafted these kinds of cards. So I can just get in there for 2. That's really good. That's incredibly good. Especially against a deck that we're able to draw those enchantments. Let's draw a card. Get rid of that Swampage, which I don't really need right now. Need to get that white mana so I can cast that Grasp on whatever he casts this turn. It's a big creature. Big creatures. They're well, they're big. Unfortunately for me, I have a solution for big creatures. Four for four is with vigilance. It's good. Attached to another target creature. Sorry, bud. You just got 2/3 for 3. Should have played your other card first. Oh, I spoke way too soon. He doesn't have the mana for it. End of his turn. I'm gonna go for more greed. What's the worst that can happen? Discarding cards. Feed that Spectre. I think feeding the Spectre is a great idea. Let's get a creature in play. No attacks. I don't feel like just killing one of my creatures by attacking. That doesn't work very well. He's got 6 mana. Got a lot more than me. Of course, I made the mistake and get rid of one, hoping for more greed. Fortunately, I got that Scarecrow guide that is going to be going like, woo, big doggy. He gets to fight. It's fighting words. Nice. Combo. Sorry, synergy. That's gonna hit me for 5. 5's a lot. Look at that, 5 mana. 5 mana. How many cards do I have graveyard? 4? 5. That is not enough. That is definitely not enough. Let's go ahead and get rid of that guide. Discard the guide. Let's get Chucklehead in play. And I think we're done. Next turn I'll have a Death Toucher, which is great. Nice. Replaces itself, gives it stack ability, gives all of his creatures trample, which is the reason to play with it, not because of the card draw, because drawing big creatures late in this game with this format is not really gonna happen that often. Gotta pass. No blocks. Ouch. Second main phase. The Vanguard's cat came back the very next day. Scream Puff. One food. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get another blocker and play. And I'm done. I want to trade that Scream Puff for his huge thumper. Oh, it's like Season of Growth. Whenever creature enters the battlefield, gives a scry. He drafted a pretty good deck. He's looking at my thing saying, oh, I wish I could get in there. And he's going to do it anyways. And I'm going to do what I said. Boom. We're both dead. I'm going to pay 5 mana, put that back in his hand. This guy's going to have to do some work this game. 4/4. Scry 1. That guy's really good. But he forgot to sacrifice one of his spells. Poor guy. No attacks. I'm gonna have to sit for a little while until I get something that flies. That guy's gonna have to not want to be used to a board wipe in this format. So I'm just gonna let him build up. Is he gonna pass priority? I was thinking about something. Probably bringing back the turn target. Card's really good. In response, I'm just gonna have to tap that guy down. Just gonna exile my graveyard. And that's very unfortunate for me, because that's gonna get rid of my entire Spectre. What? Wait, what? He didn't get rid of my graveyard? Bronze players. Bronze players. Always get rid of your opponent's graveyard if you can. 4/2 trample. It's like, I want to get in there. And I'm going to chump block. Pick 2. That's interesting. I don't really have anything I want to return. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and put this guy back in my hand. I'm going to take the action. Both of those cards are good. That land is looking very attractive, though. I don't really need it. So I'll put it on the bottom. My famous last words, just remember that. And then, yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to be spent. No attackies. No attacky tacky. He's going to have to, he's going to beat me up, though. This turn, he's going to beat me up. He's got 2 cards in his hand. He's got the adventure 4/3, which I'm waiting to come into play so I can just wipe the board. But we'll see. Puts that back in his hand. He's going to cast it. It's gonna spread love. Doesn't have the manas. Oh, he has the mana now. Got the. Go ahead and activate the ability. It's like, yeah, I'm getting in there. I have to double block to kill him. Maybe I don't have to do a board wipe. Possum 3. I want to get in there for 1 next turn. Woo! No, I'm not. Ugh. First thing I gotta do is cancel. We're doing this first. Might as well get in there. It's not like he's gonna block. Let's return to his hand. He's going to attach it. Then he's going to attack for 5. He'll pay 2 to put it back in his hand, because that's the smart play. No! What's he gonna do? 3 mana. 3 lands. Well, just because he thinks he's gonna be able to win this turn. Let's beat it 1 if he attacks. No blocks. I'll take it like a champ. Or chomp! What's it doing? 6 damage. Oh, big mistake. Good game. Good game. Sir Pellinor. Good game, man. Good game. Yeah, I had fun. It wasn't a great game, but I made a couple mistakes. Should have thrown the chump block into play. It always feels like it takes forever. Oh, it's only been 18 seconds. It feels like it's forever between rounds. Thanks for joining me all today. It's fun to play some draft every once in a while. It's not cheap to play these days, especially these premium. But fortunately, I've got a few matches that I've paid for with mastery passes and it's capped up. Haven't bothered playing, so appreciate it. Thanks for joining me. Playing against opponent Sleepwalker, and I have some manas. I have lots of manas, and I have 3 non-land cards in my hand. And it looks like I'm going second for a change. I want to keep. Ooh, opponent's going down a card. Get the Filter Dude in play. Ooh! Combo pieces are in effect. Well, we're gonna have to just get rid of this guy and get in for 2. Dragon Mantle. Comes a 3/1 for a striker. Just gonna have to deal with that guy in my own special way. Gonna have to grapple him. Different opponents. Really? Get in there. When he gets his first black mana of the game, passing it, hit me for 2. He gets a 3/3 in play. I hear those are good. This format 3/3s are amazing. But I hear 4/5s are a little bit bigger. No attacks. His turns are short. It's probably not going to be very good for him. Okay, next turn. Let's go ahead and get in there for 4/4. Thinking if he's going to block with that 3/3 or not. Unless he's got some really nifty ability in his hand. I don't think he's going to do it, which... not a chance. Creating that food. And... second main phase. Curse Courtier. And, get that Tabby in play. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty on my lap, and I want to touch it. Man, I'm old. You know who that is? Put in the comments below. Kitty on my foot. I want to touch it. Ooh, 4/4. And they concede. They didn't have what they needed. Silver rank guy goes down to the lowly little bronze rank 4. Moving up to rank 3. Let's go. 2 wins, 2-1. Where do y'all see this deck going? 3-3? 2-3? It's not a great deck. It's okay. It definitely has some issues with it. I'm playing with some subpar cards compared to what I could have drafted. Unfortunately for me, I did get stuck between someone that was playing all the good red and taking all the black on the other side. So it is what it is. Didn't get to play with my second initial color, but the white showed up. The white was all right. And the way I'm playing it, it's going to be okay. Waiting for my opponent to keep his hand, or just to get rid of it. Oh, he decided to keep it. Going for more greed, keeping it when he probably shouldn't have. Tyrannosaur. What you got going on, Tyrannosaur? Brave the Wilds, go get a land. It's good. Is he playing mono? Bet he might be. Nice sleeves, dude. Roar. Nope, not playing mono. Drops planes on me. Unassuming Sage. My turn. No scry ability today. It's just a 3/2. 3/2s are pretty good, though. They're not great. Don't get me wrong. They're not fantastic. There's a white land. Remember what I said about 3/3s? Their 3s can be fantastic. It's a 3/3, and I'm not going to attack. We've got that 2/2 blocker. That unassuming sage is going to unassume the celebrant's butt. That's an instant? Woo! That's a good one. That's a real good one. He's going to attack for 3. Let's see what I said about needing those tokens, though. With that rat out. Hey, that rat out. That's hot fire. Straight fire today. We all love that card. So, while he thinks he's got some cool abilities going on, let's see if he falls for it. If he's just going to take it for 3 like a champ. I know I would take it for take 3. Boom! Takes it like a champ. Get the knight in play. I cast everything else in my hand if I have to. Candy Grapple is really good if I can get something to sack. Like that rat out token. He's got 3/3. He's unassuming. Which now he's going to pay the 2. So he can tap down a creature. Are we passing like a chump? Might as well get rid of that now. Draw a card. Take it like a champ. My turn. Uh-oh. Drawing lots of lands is not good for anybody, especially not me. No, 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 no. You stay back. He's gonna chump block. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's thinking real hard about it. It's like, I don't want to lose it. Oh, but he's going to. Because I'm going to have to rat out that thing. And that allows me to sit on my hands for a turn. Because that token is not going to last that long. For each of those enchantments I control right now, well, none of them. Defense of the Heart. At the beginning of your upkeep, if a opponent controls 3 or more creatures, sacrifice. Library for 2 creatures. Oh, that's so good. I guess I'm going to... Yeah, I have to sit on that Candy Grapple and see what he pulls out. Beginning of your upkeep. Oh. Upkeep's a long way away, man. Making me attack with a bunch of junk. So he can start bopping my stuff off. Control 3 or more creatures. He's like, here, I'm going to play this, so you have to attack. So I'm going to kill your stuff. He doesn't really want to kill my stuff. He just is going to kill my stuff. And he just chump blocks there. Not chump block, he's going to trade. And now I'm going to have to bargain. Target creature. Sacrifice token. Yep, that guy's dead. And I have under 3 creatures on his turn. So, Defense of the Heart won't do anything. But it did just cost me everything. And now he's got a 5/4 trample. Ward 1. My turn, I'm gonna cry. Fortunately, scrying is my friend. Unfortunately for me, I have some bad news for this 1/1. He's gonna have to go in there and get some. Because he's gonna sacrifice the Defense of the Heart. I'm in trouble. Oh, it's nice to block and not take advantage of his Defense of the Heart. Good for me. Turn. I'll hold on to that land, not because I'm trying to fake out my opponent, because I think that's kind of lame, but I'm holding on to it specifically so I can get rid of it for the draw and discard cards. Oh, I take it like a chump. Hmm, 3/4s are good against me. Hey, I wonder what that card is. Yes. Submit the 1. Auto pay. It's like making it such a big deal. Turn. I got chump block. Chump block. He's got 2 cards in hand. I'll go ahead and call his bluff on that one. And see if I can draw something to be able to get that cursed courier going. He's looking at it. Yeah. Boom. And survey says not much. Can't do much about that. And with all the trample, it's going to be game. Good game, Tyrannosaur. Maybe I am only going to go 2 and 3. That's how the next game goes. I didn't think this deck was that bad. Whoa. 2 lands. Got some mighty awesome creatures. Some removal. Let's see if I could draw into some land. Going first. Opponent goes down a card. I did play my swamp before my plains this turn for the first time. Unassuming. Is gonna have to do some work today. Because I'm not drawing land. Let's see if the shuffler can beat me in this game. Well, he chose. Gonna draw a card. It's my turn. Land? Of course not. Of course not. Look at these awesome cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least I have to discard this turn. Still waiting on my opponent to decide what he's going to do. Is he going to take the 2? Or is he going to blast my Sage? Nope, he's going to take the 2. At least that's what it looks like. I think the Prism is going through and it's like, do you want to filter land right now? Got nothing else going on. Come on, filter the land. Hey, I get to do something on my opponent's turn. In reaction, I'm gonna cursed candy grapple. He gets some tokens. He gets a token. And still, I'm gonna sit there and look at no land. Oof. 5 land. Being able to filter. And he's going to create some tokens. Let's go ahead and read that out. And yet again, I'm not going to draw land this game. I'm just not going to draw land. Maybe next turn. See if I can get him to jump block. And his turn. He's really good. Really good card. Not drawing land is just the name of the game. No. There's a card I wish I would have seen. 2. Sacrifice. Return target creature or enchantment card from graveyard to your hand. It's really good. It's gonna hit me for 2. I'm gonna have to, though I would rather be able to bargain it later. Can't get him. That card's too strong for it to stay in play. Hey, look at that. No land. Auto pass all the way through. Three. And lo and behold, into land. Let's kill that. Nope. 5 mana. If I can get that 5 mana, though, I might actually get to play my... It's playing a very nice rat deck. Next turn I should draw land. Like statistically I should draw freaking land. 25 cards left on my deck. 14 of them are land. There's enough mana. I'm dead. So those of you who said that I was going to go 2 and 3 were correct. You would win the lottery today. Go out and buy yourself a ticket, and hopefully you win that $500 million jackpot. Until then, I want to go home with my 250 gems and 2 packs. Let's see what I get from those 2 packs. A Tale for the Ages. I guess it has a deck for it, but I'm not thrilled. The Goose Mother, a big hit. Fantastic card to get. And the pack I got for Iron Craig. Thanks for joining me today. Remember to like and subscribe. No, I'm not going to win them all. No one does, but Same time, it's fun to win. Till next time, you gotta keep them rolling.